Alright guys, here's my lawnmower again. Yeah, some things I wanted to cover and then post this video. First, let's see the belt. Alright, so I got a new belt on right now. And I got my back pulley too. It's a 2.5 inch. I had to end up taking my whole transmission to a friend, and we had to cut the other pulley because it was bending, and then watch out, look, and then it was still bending, so we had to cut it off, and then we were able to pull that little bit off with the pulley puller. So then I got that on, and I'm having problems getting the right size belt, and I think what I'm gonna do is, because also this will be too fast for what kind of riding I want to do. I think I'm gonna end up getting like a 4.5 inch actually, and just put that on. Also with my belt, I can tighten it somewhat with this. This is on it. Just I got loosen this bolt here, and then I can slide it back some. So sometimes that can be like maybe 2 inches off or so on a belt, and I can just tighten that. But I'm gonna change the back, and then some other time I'm gonna change the front. I'm thinking to like maybe a 4 in the front, but I'm not sure yet. I'm gonna try and maybe just swap those if I can. And also, let's see, right, or is it right about here? Those 2 bolts is where my can't think of it right now. Oh, anyways, my solenoid, that's what I meant. I watched the Fearless front video on the push button ignition, and I was able to install that yesterday. I haven't been able to try it yet. My battery's dead actually, so I have to jump it, and I don't have any cars home right now. The push button I'm using here, this is actually under on my pedal right here, and it was just hanging there, so it wasn't doing anything. It didn't affect anything. But yesterday I installed that. Like I was saying, I moved my solenoid. It was down here just on the ground, and I didn't want to worry about like water and all, so I decided to mount it a little higher up on the side. Got all my wires nice and tight together. I definitely like how it gets rid of a lot of them. I got some questions. If you know, on the right now I'm using the push button for the starter, and then for my on-off switch I got my old lights, and it's just pull in and out, and it's just on-off switch for lights, so I figured it should work the same. I have the black wire that comes all the way from the motor that I have hooked up to it, and then for the ground I like these little, I don't know if you can see this, but it's just like a little clamp wire. I like those. I've been able to start it lately, like I was saying, because the jumpers and all, but I'm not sure if they work. If you could tell me ahead of time if they won't work, so I can solder some new wires on now. I have plenty of wires from the ones I stripped off. Then I got everything else hooked up normal. There's the push button from the inside. Like I said, I remounted my solenoid and to drill some holes on the outside. That went pretty smoothly. Didn't have any problems with anything. Like I said, just wondering if that'll work, or if it does like have to be soldered to it and actually bolted on for a ground. Then Fearless front said that the way I have my gas pedal hooked up now could blow it, because I have it hooked up to here. I was trying to look at this and all, and I can see like there's a bunch of like levers here and all that go to the carb and stuff. I wasn't sure if you could tell me which one it is, or where I should be hooking the gas pedal up to. just said that doing this it could blow, and I definitely don't want that. If I could just find something to hook up here, you could tell me, that'd be nice. That's about all for now that I can think of. Did get my exhaust on, like I was saying. I think I showed that in the other video. And I just had a friend weld this piping on that bracket, so then I can unbolt it here and here, and if I want to move it back, like I can drill a hole here and here and actually move my gas pedal back. So it's kind of nice. Not much else going on with it right now. Like I said, just installed this yesterday. I haven't had time to jump it or anything yet. Just hoping that it works. Let's see, anything else? Nope. Oh, well, actually, also another reason I want to get that bigger pulley on is like whenever I shift over here, you can see it pushes out on the belt like that. So I'm hoping the bigger pulley will maybe extend the belt out more, like out to here or something, and then I won't have to worry about it. And like I said, I don't really want the speed actually that I was thinking. I found a chart online, shows that if I do the 2.5 in back, and then with the 3 I have on in the front, they're like 25, and I'm not really looking for that. I'm hoping maybe 15 or something like that. I want to do more mudding actually instead of racing. Also another thing, my battery goes straight like that, but what I want to do is I want to maybe put it back here. I'm thinking move this wire or something, and then like get a wooden box or something, or just put something across here, and then be able to put like jumpers and ropes in there for whenever we go out back and we do the mudding. Or I was thinking maybe slide the battery up there and then have it stop there, and then I'd have this room back here to do. Either way, I'd have about the same amount of space just moving the battery around. I think that's about all for now. Like I said, I think I'm gonna get a new pulley, put that on in the back. Then I'm hoping maybe to be able to use that same belt, because the one that's on it now is still super loose and the tensioner I have is all the way tight. So with that new pulley, it should be tight on there, and then plus if it's actually small, I can just loosen up that tensioner. You can see the tensioner from the top. That's that pulley I was showing you on the bottom. I just loosen those bolts and I can slide it over. Just like I was saying, if you know if that'll work, that bungee wire, I just like those. They're easier to use, I think, but if they won't work, I'll solder a new wire on. For now, that's about all, I think. Not much else going on. I do plan on getting a bumper welded on, actually. I want to do it while I have the hood off. Well, I'll have the hood on just to see how much clearance I have and all. But I have some like tubing. It's like L brackets, and it's like probably 2-inch thick pipe. Not thick, I mean like the width of it. And what I want to do is it's super tall. Probably sits about as tall as my exhaust off the ground, so about here. I want to have the pipes come out to here, and that's whenever they'll come up, and then that'll be on both sides. They'll come out here probably and come out here, and then they'll shoot up here, so I'll have the two sticking up, and then I'll cut them in half basically, because they'll be super tall, and then take the 2 bars that I cut off from it and have them going across the front like that. So I'll actually have the 2 bars coming up, and then I'll have 2 bars going across. I'm gonna get that welded on sometime. I don't have a welder, so I can't do a lot by myself. I do have to go to a friend's whenever I want welding done. That's about all for now, I think. Just please comment on something. That's about it. Bye.